Hello, hello. Didn't even hardly get a chance to post that I was starting a stream. Okay, not you, unfortunately. I gotta finish this thing. I don't gotta. I could give up and just... No, we're not doing that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Sure, it's taking me longer than I wanted it to, but I already had this pulled up. I don't need to do that. But... Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm trying to finish a assessment. This is a job assessment thing. But they're like, here, can you make blackjack and poker? And I'm like, eventually. Or I was really hoping it would be quicker than this, but... Okay. I'm doing good today. It's been a little while. It's been a month of kidney stone pain, but it's finally to the point of, like, it's almost out of me. I can feel it. The music I'm listening to is... this. It's literally just a snippet of something that I found on Twitter, but yeah, this, I'm gonna say khaki? I'm not sure. I was listening to their playlist yesterday, but they've posted a couple things recently that I'm like, are they gonna make these full songs? Because I want these as full songs. Which is why I'm listening to just a clip of something on Twitter. Although I'll probably switch it out at some point, but it's so good for right now that I'm like, that's fine. I don't mind a repeated thing. It's a bit louder than me. It shouldn't be. It doesn't look. I mean, it is, at least on here it looks like I'm okay. Sound, like, I can turn it down a smidge. Unless it's not picking up the correct microphone again. Or no, I bumped the cord yesterday, that's what it was. That was causing issues. So. Okay, well I turned down the music a smidge. So now, I either go back to complaining about the fact that it doesn't find the held cards, or I go and work on scoring, which I'm thinking about working on scoring. I think that'll be a little easier for me to do. Okay, I think what I want to do here, actually, is sort the cards in hand. So we're going to sort in sequential order. Okay, so now I guess I could stay there for now. So what it really is the wasn't in yesterday's stream because it was at Grandma's house celebrating Mom's birthday. That's fun. And I mean, I wasn't expecting anybody. This is literally like a, you know, if the job is curious, here was my thoughts. My thoughts were, why doesn't this work? Which is, you know, probably not a great showcase of what I'm capable of, but this is my best. If it's not impressive, then I am not impressive, so. Okay, let's do this somewhere else here, where I just go through all the cards here. And then say add, so I make a new list here. A list of cards, right? Are you game objects or cards? But I hope celebrating birthdays was fun. Yeah, celebrating birthdays for me is a little weird because they're all right before Christmas. So it just kind of tends to bleed into, it's all just birthday celebration and Christmas all at once. So I don't think of a birthday celebration as a separate thing. Okay, list of cards. Yeah, because this is going to be the card. I mean, it could be card info, actually. Okay, well, alright, so if I do, let's do it as a while then. So while the hand dot count is greater than 0. Pretty fun, played card games and ate cake. Not much, but still appreciated. Yeah, especially like for me, I haven't been around family in a long time. Something like that sounds like an absolute blast. That tends to be what we've done for like Thanksgivings and stuff. Like, is go over to grandparents' house, play cards, eat food. Lots of Blitz. We played lots and lots of Blitz, which is fun. It's not the most complex, but it's fun. Okay, so now the hand at 0. So, okay. So now I want to do for each here. For each. There we go. In Germany don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Yeah, that makes sense. It's an American thing. Well, I know. I think there's other cultures that have a Thanksgiving that's just not the same idea, but or not the same date and time. Man, it sucks now because I'm like, oh, drinking water. It doesn't feel like I have to chug water all the time, and I don't have that feel like, oh, I gotta pee all the time. But now I know I'm like, it's gonna hurt when I finally go pee again. To push that kidney stone out that last bit. I'm not looking forward to it, but also looking forward to having it gone. Okay. Okay, this is sorted cards. Sorted cards. At least I'm having fun doing this. I'm having fun doing this project, and I'm having fun. Like, because this I think I could use for future reference for if I make another card-based thing, of which I'm working on a sort of card-based game. That is definitely good for future reference. So, the sorted cards. So while hand dot count is greater than 0. So go through all the sorted cards and then I think down here is where I'll do hand dot remove. Can I like? Yeah, it's hand at 0, but go and play Just Dance with your sister. That's fun. I haven't tried Just Dance. I don't know what that one's like, but sounds like you're having a lot of fun family time. I kind of miss it. It's been a while, but good luck. Have fun. Have fun dancing. Have fun just dancing. I'll be around for a while, and I'll probably be streaming later, like with an actual game instead of just nonsense like this. So, okay. So then here. So now that's each item. How about sorted card? It keeps wanting to do item and stuff, but that's because it doesn't know what I'm trying to do. So I'm like, okay, no. So the hand at 0 dot get card info dot get value, or just dot value. Yeah, okay, and then I confused myself again. Okay, here I think it's gonna be so sorted cards dot add hand at 0 dot get card info. And then hand, so this is the initial card. Initial card to sort around. What do you mean? I'm gonna keep it like this. You're gonna stay like this. And now, while the hand count is greater than 0, okay, so if you have, like, if you put 2 as the first card, and then you put in, you're trying to put 1 into this. So is it greater than? Okay, well, it's a if it's... I believe that's what I want here. So if the hand's card value is greater than the sorted card value. So if you put 2 in there, and then if it's... So I want it sorted from lowest to highest. And so this is the card to add. And then if it's greater than that, so you add this is the initial card. Okay, I don't care if it can be simplified. You can bugger off. This is doing nothing, because this is not adding it at a specific position. Can you do a... Okay, this is not doing anything. Okay, well, let's not do that then. So for each. Okay, at this point, just find the lowest value card. Find lowest value card. And add to sorted list. Yeah, this can go away. We're going to do that once these are sorted. So just compare every card to every other card. I know there's a better, quicker, easier way to do this, and I just don't want to look it up. I want to figure it out. Yeah, but... Sort a deck of cards. T-shirt. Yeah, I figured out some kind of shuffle, but... This is a question though, right? Cards.sort, sort, cards.sort, card sorter. Compare X and Y. Sort by can, order, kind, suit. It does not tell me how this is ordering these at all. Okay, like I said, this is a way to do this. So if they're not equal to each other. Okay, this is the and lowest value. No, it should be 14. No, I did not hit insert. I do not use insert at all. I don't like it at all. Oh, okay. And card2 dot get card info. This is, again, I look at this code and I'm like, nope. I failed. I lost. I lose. It's less than the lowest value. Lowest value equals that. And then I need a card. Lowest value card. So they're not the same thing. But that's comparing every card to every other card every single time when it should just be what I was trying to fluff it. I don't. God, balls. I'm too stupid for this. You gotta be able to just take the list of cards. Which is the hand? What the heck was I working with? Yeah, right, the hand. For each card in the hand. So now 4. Okay, give me a for loop. The heck? Int. Not global system. Just int. Well, it's because I'm trying to add it somewhere specific in a... It's a sorted cards dot add dot insert. There we go. That's what I'm thinking of. Insert. Add an index to the item. There we go. And then the card. No. In hand. It's all overcomplicated and it's all broken and dumb and bad. Okay. And I'm never gonna get any better. That's what sucks. I peaked. It's all downhill from here. So for each card, go through all the sorted cards. If Yeah, it still needs that initial card. Sorted cards dot add. And add 0. You said this last time. What do you want? Is this... Here's your initial list of thing? Is that what you're saying? No, because it's... Yeah, it's all fucked. It's all broken. I'm gonna finish this today, somehow. Well, by finish, I mean give up. Okay, and then hand... remove... And add 0. Okay. I'm just rewriting the thing that I just rewrote earlier, except I got rid of it because I didn't believe in it, and then I tried something else that I didn't believe in, so now I'm going back to this that I still don't believe in. Okay, so card in hand. Dot. Get the card info, which all these get card infos are just not working. I'm like, just roll it into card. Card and card info should be the same dumb, dad blasted mother flipping thing at this point. It's not. And then it would probably still be get value. It's just... It's greater than the sorted card. No, sorted cards at I. Dot get dot value. Okay, you add an initial card, then for each card in this deck here, then you go through all the sorted cards. If this happens to be greater than the one that's already in there, then sorted cards dot insert at wherever it was the greatest, and then hand dot remove. Nope. That's why I was doing 4 loops, is because it's a flip and remove thing. Can you just type it for me? I'm dumb. I'm lazy. You can kind of type it for me. Okay, so hand at I. You're J now. What is this extra thing here? Okay, there's other music. You could listen to other music. Probably should listen to other music. Fucking, I don't fucking know. And then when all this is done, the hand equals the sorted cards. It's a new list of card infos. This is a new list of cards. Let's just keep it the same dumb dad blasted mother flipping thing. It's all fucked. It's all so fucked. What is this again? Oh, you just don't need to be doing that. So add an initial card. And go through all the cards, go through all the sorted ones. Oh, and then break. So if it's greater than the sorted card, so you add, let's say 5. So it initially adds 5. So then it'll go through the hand and the sorted cards. So the hand is going to have like a 2. And then the sorted cards is going to be 5. So then it's going to say is 5 is 2. So I'm inserting greater than 5. No. It's already not working. Okay, is it the other way around? Okay, so I put 5 in there. I'm trying to add 2. So the card info is less than this. So it's a 2 versus a 5. Then insert there. So it'll be add 0. So that should be a 2 and then a 5. Now I want to add a 3. So that's here trying to add a 3. So it'll go through the sorted cards again, which is 2. If 3 is less than 2, it's not, so it doesn't do that. And then if 3 is less than 5, then it'll add it at that spot. Okay, can I just spit this out just to see if this is actually sorting it? And this isn't even scoring it. Like I said, at least I'm having fun doing this. So, sorted cards. Probably just gonna give me a count. Okay. Okay, so now let's see. So I should score it after doing something, right? That's the wrong project, the one I would really, really love it to be working on right now. As opposed to doing anything else. Gonna go for a minute instead. That's today's the new thing is a minute. Thanks. Okay, let's make sure that it's actually hitting score somewhere. So when it deals, it's not a new deal, which it's always a new deal. Okay, for testing purposes, it's a new deal, and it's gonna score at the end of it. Why do you do this? I don't understand why that pops up all the time. It's the hand of 5 cards, right? Hand did not add, so it should be adding a hand of 5 cards and passing it to here. It should be adding an initial card at least, right? Sorted cards dot add hand at 0. Do this then? That means that the sorted cards is not adding anything, despite the fact that it should be at least doing this. I hate it when it's super simple assumptions, like, did I add something to a list? Nope. I can't even figure out basic functions. You're not... It's... It could do a 2-string on an int. Why are you doing 1 and then 2 and then 1 and then 2? I'm like, what are you... Oh, it's because it's hitting the score twice because of this New Deal thing. Because it's doing this and then it's doing this. It's like, okay, this can bugger off. So New Deal is nothing and then score. So every time you deal, it'll try to score. So sorted cards, it'll try to add a hand at 0. So it should have something from this. We should be flipping 5 cards, you dumb. And it's only removing that first initial card. So unless the hand is not adding 2 correctly, or... I want to work on that so bad. Especially because I'm feeling good right now. Like, I went and played in the snow. I'm getting nearly fully done with the kidney stone thing. Or at least the relief from both my kidney and my bladder right now. Hand size is 1. What do you flipping mean, you dumb? Hand.count. So there was only 2 cards in the hand. What do you flipping mean, you dumb? Okay, held cards can just go away. I can't... What do you mean? Recenter each of the cards in hand. There's 5 of them that show up on screen. How are 5 of them showing up on screen? And then you're returning 1. You're returning 2. That's 5. That's just... Current cards that remove discard. It's just, okay. So none of this, because it's adding stuff to the hand and all that. Okay, that's not doing anything either. Right? Well, no, I guess it, but it's not messing with the hand size. How in the fluff is it recentering 5 different cards, returning this hand? This hand is having 1 card removed, and it's saying there's 1 left. 5 minus 1 is 1. That's... It's not 5. But then how are 5 cards showing up on screen? You're putting 5... You're dealing out 5 cards and only adding 1 to the hand, despite the fact that it's sorting through all 5 of them right here. Okay. No, it's when it returns it, but I'm like, so what is this doing then? Okay, so... This is adding to the hand. Nothing else is removing from the hand here. So just give me how many cards are in hand. How? How are you putting 5 cards on screen and yet saying, oh, there's only 2 that we're giving you? Hand count. I am too dumb for this. Which sucks 10 years of doing Unity, and I'm too dumb to use it. It's a plus. Right there, see? See? Yeah. Yeah, but if I try to apply for a junior position, I've got 10 years of experience. That's too many years of experience. What do you fluffing mean, you dumb? What? Why are you complaining about this now? I didn't touch that. I added a debug down here, and then this explodes. Those aren't related. What do you fluffing mean, you dumb? I didn't touch that. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm too stupid. I don't get the job. It's fine. What do you mean? I didn't touch that. I didn't mess with that at all, you dumb piece of nonsense. What? What do you mean? I didn't touch that. I haven't messed with this at all. That's shuffling the deck of cards. Is it because it's not shuffling? What do you... What? What? I didn't touch that. I don't understand how you exploded. I added a debug somewhere else to an unrelated thing. Yeah, it's been a little over half an hour. No, it's been close to an hour and I haven't gotten anywhere. No, this is gonna take me another gosh darn day. Why? What do you mean? I didn't touch that. How? So now you're saying there's no current cards. It's a new list of cards. Create the deck. Which should be making a list of cards. No, my confusion is that I didn't touch it. How was it working earlier then? Shuffle. It was shuffling. What? Okay, just here. Okay, let's do that then. I don't fluffing know, you dumb. I don't care. I'm too stupid and I failed. That's fine. I don't want to... And this is exactly what I hit in every single project. I get about 80% of the way done, and then I hit the like, I'm too stupid to finish this. I'm just getting older and dumber. Hand count 5, hand size 1. Where is that changing? You return 5, and then you remove 1, and there's 1 left. Okay, so here, you're only scoring the once. So hand, right here. Hand to that count before it recenters the cards, which does not mess with the hand size. So when it passes it into the score, single time. I am not the best of the best. I used to think I was the best of the worst, but I don't know. I'm still gonna go with that, though. Hand count is 5. Hand size is 1. So that's hand count is right here. So when you put it into the score, hand dot remove, hand add 0. Yeah, this is a list, and it's removing the first item. And then the What? Is it not how you do that? Okay, card. The fluff are these things? Card to remove. It's equal to... No, bugger off! What are you trying to do there? Hand at 0, and then card to remove. It's this one card. Okay, let's see if that is equal to 4. Can I do basic math? No, I can't do basic math. What? Okay, sorted cards can... Everybody else can bugger off. Okay, at this point, we're probably just gonna do... Don't even mess with the flippin' score. So that means you can bugger off. We're gonna do simply... I have 5 cards. I want to remove the first card. Right? Can I just do a remove the first card? Okay, remove at. Maybe that's what I'm... Just remove at 0. Okay, and then do the debug for the hand size. So now you're not... It's literally all it's doing. Can I do basic math? Odds are not looking good. Looks like I'm gonna have to be a gym teacher. There we go. Hand count is 5, hand size 4. There we go. Okay. So remove at is the keyword that I forgot. Apparently. Okay, so now that that's working, we're gonna keep slowly add things in here instead of assuming. No. So you. And then you. So I don't need that anymore. So it's going to remove that first card there. Shouldn't it be doing... Oh, it's because I didn't have any cards? Well, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention to that message. Hand equals sorted cards. Okay, I think what I want to do is die. But since I'm still here, I guess I'll keep trying to do this. Okay, well that's better, I guess. The cards are actually initializing now, which was something that should have been in there a long time ago. Or maybe I just get rid of this fucker and stick it into here so I don't have to worry about this get card info, get this, get that, whatever. Fucking bullshit, god damn it. I thought I would just separate them a little bit, but it seems to have been a stupid idea. At least I am too stupid to handle that. That also means it's not removing all the cards. Which is why I was trying to do the while here. Where was the while? Hand dot count is greater than 0. Hand dot remove at 0. I mean, it's sort of like the shuffling that I'm doing over here. That's really how it should be working. shoot. Oh, no, you're in the wrong spot. Outside of the loop, please. It's not the same thing. I don't even need... Okay, each card in the hand, it's going to compare to each successive card in the sorted hand here. If it's greater than... whatever. I'm just gonna spit it out. And then it's, wait, less than a minute this time. Yeah, confirmed. Time to go to the truck driving academy. There's always truck drivers. That's what the physics professor always said. You can always go to the truck driving academy. Is this a fucking thing you can just type in sort ascending? No, that's hand. Yeah, but there's no values that I can put in here. It's not gonna do anything. Order by, okay. So, okay, if I do sort, can I put in something? Sort by a certain value? So card info. Dot value. So can I do a list of... I even have this thing here for sort, and I'm still fucking not figuring it out. I need to sort it so that I can do ascending and just check the fucking straight or not. I can't even sort a list of numbers in ascending order. I ain't messing with that other fucking shit. Yeah, whatever. Fuck you. God damn it. Okay, do I have a little sound effect I can add so that I can have a singular win? What I need is a card shuffle sound effect, but that isn't necessary. I need to fucking score the game, or figure out how to hold cards in hand, or give up. And it's looking like it might be the last one. I'm... Yeah, because it's dealing a new set of cards, which should also be scoring this set of cards, which... Let's go back to just comparing the... This just... No, not suit. Because I don't really want to say here's each of the things. Mm-hmm. This is fucking stupid. I'm too goddamn stupid for this. Is it gonna be 0 though? Card info, the value is no. So if they're not the same card and they are the same value, then it's found a pair. So found pair. But then it's if you fucking found more, then you need to count up each of the fucking sets of... I'm too stupid! That's it! I'm done! I'm cooked! I'm just too stupid. It's taken me an hour and a half to figure out nothing! I have made no progress on any of this! How did that help? This isn't helping. This isn't helping at all. This is just a bunch of nonsense. Gee, thanks. It's just so tedious to go through and say each of these. Let's count them all up. It's like, no, it should be if you find two numbers that are the same. Like, I liked the list of vector 2s that'll say, here's the value, and here is how many of those did you find. So if the two values are the same, then the number of a kind add a new vector 2 that is the value and 1. Okay, so now the issue is yeah, because now if you have 3 of a kind, then it should be adding 2. Okay, so this is like a dictionary, maybe? I don't know. No, this isn't. I'm just not gonna finish this today. And I'm not gonna finish it tomorrow, and I'm not gonna finish it at all. Because I'm too stupid. So that goes that. There goes that job. Along with any other job. And then I'm not committed enough to finish anything, and if I do, it's not gonna sell, so... Bye-bye. This returns a bool, right? Okay, so it's if... It's looking for a vector 2 that... Well, it's gotta add to... like a list or something. It's like if the cards are a pair, then it... That's so fucking tedious. But I'm so fucking stupid, so... No, that's... So if the two values are the same, then it should add to the number of kinds of cards. Whatever the value is. Yeah, well, I'm like, I could do another method that's like found match. Which will then go through. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. Okay, it was the plus plus that I was complaining about. Did you not type out anything for each? There we go. Okay, so this will hopefully count up pairs, and will hopefully count up three of a kind, four of a kind. Johnny five aces. Should be hitting score, should be hitting found match. Okay, so should evaluate the twos after the fact, right? Or is it scoring when it's dealing? It's scoring when it's dealing, isn't it? So there's a pair. So it does found match. So it should be adding that, because it's not finding anything. And then when it gets to here, how? How are you doing that? Obviously, number of kinds is 0, meaning found value is false. So if it doesn't find it, it should add this new vector, meaning it should if it's less than the count, which the count is 0, so it's not. I don't understand how you're skipping. Why? Well, I mean, thank you, I guess. I put myself in a bad mood because this is supposed to be. At least I think this should not be as hard as I'm making it out to be. Added a new, and then found, and then nothing. How are you doing that? Okay, you said you added a new one. So here, you added one. You said you added it, and then I go look at this. That's not... What am I doing? Well, I think it's partially frustrating because this is... I feel like I failed a while ago, and will continue to do so. And I have another promising project I'd rather be working on now that I'm finally feeling better. Although it's still not best, because still haven't pissed out that kidney stone. But at least I'm not sitting around in a little bit of pain. Now I'm just sitting around in a lot of bit of frustration. Oh, I guess that's the... I should probably go through the spiel. If I typically stream on Mondays and Fridays, Mondays are pixel art and game development, and Fridays are indie games, other indie games. But today is doing a job assessment that I believe I'm failing completely. Found match. Should be. Wait, what is... Wait, what is this? What is this? Why is... No. You're not a new list here. Okay. It's because I made it a global variable and then forgot to... Oh, man. I wanted to get anything done in 2 hours. But... I think this small victory of a double count on any amount of pairs is... Okay. That's 1. There are 13 6s. How you figure that? Okay, so that's... Did I put the... Okay, yeah, I did do this backward. So it should be, there are... this many... This is... Okay. That's any amount of progress. It took only forever, but it's any amount of progress. Okay, so that's if... Because it's going through all the cards and saying... So I really wanted to just compare the one card to every other card, and then compare the second card to only the rest of the cards. Not every card. Yeah, because this is doing compare every other card to every other card, which is finding that pair again. Okay, so can I do instead a for... I can have it type out a for loop for me, so can I instead do... Okay, so now can I do... Why? Why are you weirdly picky about it sometimes? Okay, and this is not hand count. I mean, this might be starting here. I want it to be just the rest of the cards. So for that first card, so is this the rest of the cards? And then we'll do the comment the code out again. Just like this. It's like, oh, that's what, 1, 2, 3 attempts that have fully failed. Okay, so I don't need to worry about card 1 being card 2. Do I? Or do I? I do. So hand at I. Hand at J. Or could I do J equals I plus 1? So it'll start with 1 and the rest of them. And then when it goes to the first card, or it'll start at 0, and then when it goes to 1, then it'll be 1 plus 1, so 2, so it'll start at the rest. So then I get rid of this, so I don't have to double check if the cards are the same. And it doesn't matter which one. So then maybe it won't find 6 kings when there's 3 of them. It'll only find 3. Yeah, I'm really hoping this is kind of the dam breaking, where it's like once I get 1 victory, it'll make it a little easier for me to figure out how to parse more sets of cards to get another victory and 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 another one. So no pairs, no pairs, no pairs. That's a pair. Number of kinds. There are 1, 10. Holy hell. No pair, no pair. There is a pair of 6s. There's 1 pair of 6s. I guess I could say 1 set. No, wait, it wouldn't be multiple sets. You couldn't have 2 sets of 1s. It'd be 1 set of... it'd be 4 1s, not 2 pairs of 1s. Like, I really want to do some more Backpack Hero, or some Transistor, or some... Oh, there is 1 set of 1s, isn't there? Nothing. Okay, just give me that 1 debug. The rest of these don't need to happen because it seems to be doing that. Holy hell. I'm curious what it says for 3 of a kind, though. 1 set of 1s. Where's my 1 set of 2s, though? Why did you not see that set of 2s? There's 1 set of kings there, too. How'd you see the 1 set of 1s? And literally nothing else. Okay, yeah, that's 1 set of kings. You missed some stuff there, though. I swear. Yeah, that's 1 set of aces. Why are you not picking that up? And I don't know about 2 sets of pairs, but +2? Who's the idiot that did +2? Who's putting in +2? I put +1. +1. Why would I want to do +2? How in the world did that happen? One set of 11s and one set of 9s. Holy hell. Holy hell. Yes, there is in fact one set of 11s and one set of 9s. One set of aces. One set of 8s. That's one set of 6s. Holy hell. That's one set of 2s. That is one set of 6s. One set of 8s. Now, I'm curious. What does it do? It's one set of 4s, yeah? There are 3 sets of 10s. Aha. Not entirely what I wanted. Well, it's finding this pair. Well, it's finding unique pairs. So this pair is a unique pair. Which is why it says 1. And then this pair is a unique pair, this pair is a unique pair. So that's technically what it is unique pairs. I mean, so I could just list it like that. Okay, so then 4 of a kind, though, is going to be... How many? So, it's gonna be... So that's 1... So that's a new unique pair. 3, and then here... Is it gonna be 6, then? 1... 2, 3, and then... Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, so it is 6. So I could list it as number of unique pairs. Yeah, so 2 pair. I guess I could divide the whole thing by 3. Because if it's 3 of a kind... No, wait. If it's a pair, it's 1. If it's 3 of a kind, there's 3 unique pairs. And if it's 4 of a kind, there's 6 unique pairs. Whatever. Okay, so it tells me... So I found a pair. I found 2 pair. I found 3 of a kind. I figured out 4 of a kind. And then flushes is... That's just if all 5 are the same. Okay, holy heckums. Okay, we're not gonna worry about sorting. I'm gonna just use her again. Okay. So now, if the So now it's comparing suits to try to figure out. Okay, that's not hard to figure out. That I figured out, that I figured out, that I figured out. Still need to figure out that. And then if I could figure out a flush, a straight flush, or a flush. Because that's just comparing that. Full house is a little extra on the stuff I already figured out. So it's the flush being... So it's basically if any of the cards are a different suit. Well, basically, if... It's just comparing suits there. If they're not equal, then... Yeah, because this is comparing that card to the rest of the cards. So any of the suits are not the same. Then is flush equals full is... There. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this for now, despite the fact that I'm proud of that one. I'm proud of the fact of... Welcome back. I was getting pretty depressed there, but I've finally made a progress of some kind. One singular progress. I'm attempting to make a second progress. Also, I think your timing isn't great, because I'm feeling like I need to go use the restroom, and I'm probably going to take a break for dinner here soon anyway, so... Oh, what happened? This is not easy for me. This is very difficult for my brain. I was trying really hard to figure out how to sort the cards, and I still have not figured that out. Which, there's even flipping things like this. This is sort. It just says sort in ascending order, and I'm still like... I don't know how to save that off anywhere or use that for anything. But I think I finally figured out how to actually look through, compare the cards to each other without comparing them to themselves and stuff, so. But now I'm trying to simply see if all of them are the same suit, so. That's gonna be pretty rare. But I can click this a bunch. Probably should just not sort them. So let's not shuffle them. Don't know anything about poker and all that. I found out I don't know as much as I thought. I thought I knew how to score poker, but for some reason I was thinking a straight was 4 cards instead of 5. But I think there's different sets of card games that, where like a run of 4 is counts as a straight. But for poker, you have to have all 5 cards in ascending order. Okay, so was poker the one where you had to get 21 to win? That's blackjack. Blackjack is 21. Well, blackjack is get as close as you can to 21 without going over 21. Which I still have to do that. That's the second part of this brief. This brief was just make poker like this video poker thing, and then the blackjack is very open, so I'm gonna do as little as I can. Oh, I don't have the play again, but that's okay. Oh, and then flipping the cards. And then I still have to pop up some kind of score. Don't know anything about gambling. I know a tad bit, but this is for a gambling casino related job that I'm interested in learning about it for sure. Because I think there's lots of really interesting game elements and math stuff that is within this kind of gambling stuff, but there's that really nasty dark side of it, of people getting addicted to it, that does kind of worry me. But I found that pretty much any job that pays money is not going to be a social good necessarily. I know how roulette works. I believe that's just you pick a number or you pick a color. And then if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Which is also why I haven't gravitated to gambling much, because of the fact that it's a lot of just... You just hope you win. But you don't really make too many decisions other than... do I think I'm going to win, or do I think I'm going to lose? But... Which is... Because, like, I've been playing Luck Be a Landlord recently. And that's a where you make your own slot machine, which is there's a strategic part of that makes it so much more interesting for me, where you're picking one of 3, and then based on those picks, it's like, do these match up to each other? Is much more interesting and strategic to me than simply I press button and see if I win. Okay, I was checking to see if it was a flush, and to do that, I was going to try to not shuffle the deck, and just deal the deck. And right now, I think when I deal, I shuffle, simply because I wanted to... I think this will explode, though, because this is how I'm adding... Yeah, current cards.add. Well, we'll see. I think it was exploding earlier. Pretty sure it'll explode again. But if I can do this to where it doesn't shuffle the cards, that'll give me a set of... I'm gonna go sleep. Oh yeah, because it's... Oh, it's not super late. I'm like, it's 4 o'clock, meaning it's... Oh, I guess it's Late enough to go to sleep for sure, but not middle of the night like I'm used to. Usually it's the like, oh yeah, it's 2 in the morning. I am having fun. I'm having a lot of frustration, but I am having a lot of fun too. But yeah, okay, so 10 p.m. is like, yeah, bedtime, but not middle of the night. At least that's 10 p.m. is bedtime for me. It used to be 9 p.m., but now it just hovers between 9 and like 11. But good night, have fun sleeping. Bye. Okay, that's because the current cards never gets set to anything. Which is like, why though? So current cards should be set to the set of cards, but in the case of shuffling the cards, yeah, so that clears them. So when it creates the deck, cards.add, and then current cards should equal cards. Yeah, that is the one bright spot. As much as I'm feeling dumb, because it's taking me a long heckin' time to do this, I am having fun, and I am actually making... I made a progress. That's why I'm feeling better. It is a flush. Hell yeah. No, it's not resetting the positions, because it's just dumping them on top of each other, but... Hell yeah. Okay. So that is correctly determining if it's a flush as well. So now I have... So I figured out... I mean, this is easy enough to figure out. I figured out this, I figured out this, I figured out this, I figured out this, I figured out this. I mean, yeah, it's I need to do the extra bits to say exactly, but I figured out this. Yes, sort of figured out this. It's the straights. The straights are the issue. It's the straights, they're the problem. And on that note, I think I'm gonna go use the restroom and go eat dinner and stuff, so I will be back. Bye.